If you're a woman in your 40s or 50s and you're not sleeping well, you're feeling a little bit achy or wondering why your energy's dipped, then this one is for you. Because one of the simplest things you can do to feel better tomorrow is drink a mug of milk tonight. I know that sounds basic, but the science is solid and I'm going to tell you why. So if you remember that iconic 80s advert,
Atkins and Stanley, who are they?
one is definitely for you. You might remember drinking milk as a kid because it was good for your bones or made you grow, but what most of us didn't realise is that it was doing much more than that. And now that we're in our 40s or 50s, it might be time to bring back that bedtime habit for grown-up reasons. So grab a cuppa, or better yet, a warm mug of milk. Let's dive in. So bone health, why it matters more than ever. As we get older, especially in our 40s and 50s, our estrogen levels drop, and that speeds up bone loss. If we're not getting enough calcium, the body literally pulls it from our bones to keep everything else running, and over time it leads to weaker bones or even osteoporosis. But here's the good news: your body does a lot of its bone repair overnight, so that evening window matters. Ideally, having about 300 milligrams of calcium before bed, which is about 200 millilitres of cow's milk, and it doesn't matter full fat, semi-skimmed or skimmed. If you're dairy free, look for fortified plant milks, soy, almond or oat. Just make sure calcium is listed on the label, don't just assume it's in there. So looking at what's happening whilst you're asleep, when you drink milk, it contains something called tryptophan, and that helps your body produce serotonin, and that boosts your mood. It also includes melatonin, which helps you drift off. And these are natural chemicals. But if your body's under stress or you're going through hormonal changes, you might not be making enough. Some drinks like Horlicks or Ovaltine usually have vitamin B6, which helps convert tryptophan into serotonin, and magnesium, which supports muscle relaxation and sleep quality. Now, I am going to go into more detail on magnesium in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Remember to like and subscribe and you'll be notified when it's done. The bottom line is it's not just a comforting drink, it is biochemically helpful too. Now, I know quite a few people fast, and so what happens if you fast in the evenings? So you might stop eating at 6 or 7 in the evening, and the idea of a bedtime drink feels like, breaking the rules. But let's just think practically for a minute. A small mug of milk is around 100 to 150 calories for cow's milk. If you're using plant milk, it's less. It won't spike your blood sugar, so it won't ruin your fat loss goals. In fact, it could help you sleep better, support recovery, and even reduce late night cravings. Just try and have that drink about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. See if your sleep improves. If you're trying to feel better overall, not just to lose weight, this might be a missing piece of the puzzle. Another side to this is muscle maintenance. So after 40, we start to lose muscle mass. So unless we are actively fighting to keep it, that means around 60 minutes of strength training per week minimum, plus eating enough protein, roughly about 1.2 grams per kilo every day. That bedtime drink, it can help. So milk has slow digesting casein protein, which supports muscle repair while you sleep. So you often get about 7 grams of protein from a mug of milk, or a similar amount from soy milk. If you are training hard, you can even add a scoop of protein powder to turn it into a proper recovery shake. It's not magic, but it is effective. So having a bedtime ritual helps. So sleep isn't just about what time you go to bed, it's also about routine, having cues that tell your brain it's time to wind down. So having a warm drink is one of those cues. It replaces scrolling or kitchen grazing with something intentional and soothing. Now, I go all in, so I will have a Bourneville hot chocolate made with semi-skimmed milk. Not a fan of milk on its own, so I have that every night. It is rich, comforting, and it gives me something to look forward to. And honestly, it's become such a habit, I don't even fancy a snack anymore. I know the good stuff is coming when I'm ready to settle in. But other options, Horlicks, Ovaltine, you can, if you're looking for lower calorie options, warm oat milk with cinnamon, cold milk with a splash of vanilla, low calorie hot chocolate with soy milk, or I say Horlicks Light, vegan alternatives. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to feel good for you. So if you're wondering whether this simple habit is worth trying, I've tried it and honestly my answer is yes. So if you're still doubting it, give it a go just for a week, or better yet, a month. Keep a sleep diary, see how you feel in the morning and track the difference. It might be just one of those small consistent habits that adds up to a big shift. And if you do remember Accrington instantly, who are they? Then yes, your body probably needs a bit more looking after than it used to. A warm mug before bed isn't just nostalgic, it's strategic. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you give it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You'll get the magnesium video soon, and you'll get more honest, down-to-earth health tips for women like us. I am 40 this year, so I'll be doing more of these. See you next time. Crack on.